Hey, what's going on, everyone? Back again with another review. This time we're taking a look at Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. This one is not one that I have played before. I have not played any of the series of Oddworld, but this one was on a high pick in the Google store, so I thought, why not give it a shot? The one thing that did appeal to me was the fact that it was gamepad controllable. That's a plus. I like to try to play games with the remote, and so that's why we got this one. This time we're using a PS3 remote. Other reviews, I've used a old NES remote, a USB generic Type 1, which works with a lot of games. But I used mostly for the SNES emulator to play some of the Super Mario World and Mario Kart and things like that. So we'll just jump into it and give it a shot here in a moment. One thing I would definitely say is that when I first started using my remote, I had to go into the settings, and there's profiles for remotes, setting for the button layout, and I had to choose the profile number 1 for the PS3 remote. That's one thing you're going to want to keep in mind when the screen is telling you what to do.
Looks like we got company, boys. Let's give them a warm welcome.
This is actual gameplay footage, and you can see here some of the different things that you're able to do in the game, some of the weapons, some of the jumping, some of the enemies that you'll see, and some of the tests you have to do. Now, it is a game that has a purpose, and so it makes you feel, really gives you that console feeling that you're sitting in front of the couch, you have a PS3 remote in your hand or whatever it is you want to use, and you hook your phone up to the big screen, and it's just like playing the real thing.
Jump cash in time.
So there you go. Some gameplay from Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. We're gonna get into a little gameplay ourselves. This is where I left off, which is just the beginning still. And I'm playing with the remote again, so remember that. And so here's some instructions. Large gaps run to the edge. Press X button while in midair. Press X button to go again. So there you go. Well, that first attempt was obviously a fail, wasn't it? So we'll just... Oh, man. There we go. Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. There we go. What's he looking for here? He's a bit of a bounty hunter, so we're collecting criminals or something.
Best shake off. Let's rock and roll, yeah! Hey there, pretty boy, come get some.
Pretty boy.
Hey, silver yours, talking to you. Hey there, pretty boy, come bounty this guy.
pressing my buttons here trying to figure out. I thought it was the square. One of these buttons, I have to collect my bounty.
Down. Now I got the bounty him.
Oh, there you go. He said collect the bounty. There it is.
Bounty this guy.
So I guess I didn't whip his butt enough for the bounty to be ready, but yeah. Alright, let's see what we got going.
He's down. Now I got the bounty him.
The Chipunk. What kind of name is that? The Chipunk will lure enemies to where it's fired. Okay. Let's see what the Chipunk is going to do for us lately. Fire a Chipunk into the rickety platform to see how it works. Right stick to aim, and then a couple of different buttons to fire. Check.
Gotta beat that outlaw onto that wooden platform. Shut your mouth, you little rat.
Okay.
Hey, whoever grabs the bounty hunter wins a prize. And the prize is, I won't beat the piss out of you.
Shit. Alright, beating my chest, looking bad. Let's bounty this guy right here. Come on. What do I gotta do? Hit this monkey? Huh? Oh, there's our bounty. Walking around just beating him on. I feel bad now. I'm randomly just beating him. We'll just say he was in the way. I like that idea. Alright. Well, where we gotta go next? Let's see. So again, we're playing Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath. And, now we're just trying to figure out where we got to go. Alright, here we go. A rope, that's always an indicator of the right direction, I think. Alright, so say I get that way, right? Right? Say I get that way. And then what? Alright. Maybe I should look around and see if there's another path to take. Oh, look, free money. I'm not sure what that money does yet, but we'll find out here in a little while, I'm sure. Alright. I guess I have to go back to the rope. Beating my chest like King Kong. some different combinations of buttons here to see what works and what doesn't. And yeah, not much, but it's okay. So I got this one on sale at the Play Store, and it's definitely, whoa. Matcha punk. Let's just fire it and see what happens.
Best to bounty this guy.
So I'm guessing it won't let me fire it.
He's down. Now I got to bounty him.
Alright. Wow. I was drawing a blank there for a second. I'm just pressing buttons trying to see what's going on. Even I was like, oh, okay. So, okay. I'm going to try to jump that way. It looks like I can go that way. I'm just not getting a good enough jump. Should I be sliding down? I'm going to try this again. I'm trying. I got to try. That's the only way. That was my version of it. That was like a cheap slow-mo. I was like slow-mo when you can't really get a slow-mo, So. Alright. We ain't even gonna discuss that. I don't know. This whole video may be just of me stuck down here in this hole. Alright. I will not be discouraged by this. Alright, so I'm up here. But being up there is a moot point, I think. We have got to find a way. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't even know there was buttons there. Alright, look. Okay. Well, I mean, I knew those buttons were there, but I didn't know they actually did anything. This is discouraging, I'm not gonna lie. Walk through anybody? Yeah, not me. mean, I couldn't make one because I'm stuck. We're going to figure this out, though. Alright, so even if we got on there, right? I mean, we got to get over there. That's obvious, right? We got to get over there, right? Or up that way, right? So how do we do that? Ooh, not by falling on the face, son. Alright. I don't see any rope around here. I think we're going to have to jump across. So if we jump across, we end up here. Okay, I just had to double check and make sure it wasn't nothing with him holding us up, because that would be retarded if we were just sitting here waiting and our answer was lying on the floor, literally. I'm thinking, you know what, maybe we should just switch over. You know what, let's try hand controls for a few minutes, and let's see how that fares. That sounds like that might be an interesting, let's see how this is gonna work. Alright. Change for each ammo type. So
Moron! The bounty hunter has been seen making his way through the facility. Now
we're gonna switch back to controller now that we know what our issue was. There we go. I got my chipmunk. There might be something down there. Let's see. But I don't think we need to check. Moving on.
Somebody over there? Listen to this, sissy. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're pretty, sissy boy. Hey there, pretty boy. Come get some.
I must have changed my profile is what it is.
Yeah, you're
I probably
pretty,
should have
sissy
checked to
boy.
see. Oh, you know
I
what?
take these things.
Let's do it right now. Here we go. Huh. Alright, I don't know. It says, so reload, jump, bounty, headbutt. Ah, see, here we go. These things are important. Okay.
Shut your mouth, you little rat. Hey, Silky Drawer. Talking to you. Hey, Silky Drawer. Talking to you, sissy. Yeah, you're pretty, sissy boy.
Look at us, look at us, look at us, look at us. Alright. I don't know. Yeah, my buttons don't seem to be responding. This I think maybe it's a controller issue. I'm gonna switch back to the screen here for a second. See how that works out. It's even more glitchier here on my phone versus it was on the PS3. It was still glitchy, but manageable. So, now I know. Time to get a new remote. All right, we're gonna give this another shot for a few more minutes. See what else we can do. Let's jump. Moving right along now. All right, look at that double barrel. Well, we're gonna have to use the dolomite. Yeah. Alright, bounce comes in before we get back up, so let's do this. Bound and gagged, another one for the bag. Settings. So if you're using a remote, there's definitely if you're using a remote, there's definitely a layout issue that you want to make sure you map out first. Also, you want to make sure your remote is in better looking order than mine is. With those things being said, Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, good game. Let's see what my graphics are at. That way kind of tells you what. So this is default. I did not change anything. This is all default graphic settings. So my resolution looks low. I'm gonna turn it high. View distance is kind of low, which doesn't really matter. That's just the draw, how far out you want to see before you get there. That will definitely put a strain on your device. As far as the graphics goes, your device will heat up quick. So you want to be careful of those things. Shadows to me aren't necessarily important, but Some is probably better than most. I mean, it'll give you a better feel, and mine runs perfectly on most, but some is probably just a little bit easier, quantitative easing for your phone. Um, Reflections, yes, you may not need those, and if you want your phone to run better, if you got a lower phone, I have a OnePlus One, then you probably want that on a no. So let's go back and see what the resolution looks like. I adjusted that a little bit. I don't know if that made any difference here. Not looking like it to me. Reloading.
See the bounty hunter. Beat him senseless. Hey, you're not the boss of me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so on my scale, I'd say a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna stick with that. Gameplay, graphics, everything looks smooth. I can't really complain about anything. I haven't had any graphics errors, glitches, or anything like that. So I say go for it. With the
Remember, we gotta keep that bounty hunter from bringing in more. Leave these guys away from each other. You know that? If you see the bounty hunter, beat him senseless.
with a nice
Hey, you're not the boss of me.
for
I know what
playing
I'm
on your
doing.
computer device.
Remember, we gotta keep that bounty hunter from bringing in more.
We got.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Keep a lookout. Shut your mouth, you little rat.
Actually, I really like this. I do. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get a better remote, and I'm gonna play this. And you know what? I'm gonna do a better review. And honestly, you know, I'm gonna do a live broadcast when I play it. Why not? It'll be my first one. Let's do it together. If you think I should play a different game, then I'll do a different one. But this one, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. You know, get in a little bit further. Check it out. All right. I'm gonna see how the skunks work real quick, and then we'll end the video there. But check it out. Oh, here we go. See, no, that's timer. Like the video. Um, Subscribe. All right. We have to beat this one up. Gotta knock him over the edge. Till then, subscribe! Okay, that was another bad attempt at slow motion, but till next time.